everyone, I'm Fatima and this is the Birthing Goddess channel. In this interview, I interview Sarah. She is a videographer and photographer, and we talk about all different kinds of things in this interview. She's an amazing videographer, especially because she did our birth video, which was about 8 months ago. So she did Zola's birth, which was absolutely incredible. So you'll find out everything in this interview, but if you could like and subscribe to my channel, I would greatly appreciate it. And at the end of this video, you will see Sarah's video, her work. She did a love letter for us, my family, and it was just spectacular. I love it and I will treasure this video forever. Hey everyone, welcome to the Birthing Goddess YouTube channel. Today it's really exciting because I've got my amazing friend Sarah here. Welcome, Sarah.
Thanks for having me on.
Yeah, you're welcome. So to start off with, can you tell the listeners and the viewers a little bit about yourself? So who's in your family and what you do for work?
Okay, so my business is Sarah Reed Films and Photos, and this business was born out of actually taking photos of my children and films, because it was just going so fast and I wanted to document all of the moments. And I feel like when they're little, there's so much time where you're just doing and you don't really get to sink into the moment. So I thought taking photos and films made me really present while I was doing it, but also later on when I was rewatching them, I realised, wow, how beautiful it was to have those memories.
Yes, so nice.
So I've got a 4-year-old, my son, and then my 2-year-old Alea.
Oh, so cute. And then how did you get into like photography and videography? Was that like just a few years ago when the kids were born, or years before that?
Photography years ago.
Okay.
So I've been doing, when I travelled, I'd always have a camera with me and I'd always be taking photos and making photo books. So I've got beautiful ones of like glaciers in Alaska and lots of, you know, like street photography style. And then I guess I never really thought about doing family or film or photos or photos of kids until I had my own children.
Okay.
So that really,
So you kind of turned it, you know, like got into your niche.
Yes.
Yeah.
And I've always been creative, so there's always been some kind of creative thing, but I always come back to photography.
Wow.
So,
and how old were you when you got into like photography?
Oh God, in my maybe late teens, early 20s.
Oh yeah.
So I actually even studied some at uni and like in my extra electives and so it's always been there, but there's never been a drive to make it like a part of my life as much as it is now.
Okay. So, amazing. Oh, so cool. And then I wanted to also ask about, like recently you got into birth videography. What do you love about it?
Well, gosh, what's there not to love about it? It's really being a part of a birth is an amazing experience.
Yeah.
I guess the thing that really stands out to me is it's a very significant moment in a woman's life, but also in a family's life, and I just love being a part of that and being able to capture that.
Yeah, nice.
So, you know, and I hope that's something that they will be able to watch themselves back and just see how powerful and beautiful they were when giving birth, but also for the whole family to see that, you know, the kids to see that in their mother, and also just to see how the part of their story and their journey.
Yeah. So cool. And you got to capture Zola's birth, which was just phenomenal.
It was an amazing
cool.
birth. Yeah. And I I think I might have told you after that it was that I just know that will be a part of one of the most amazing experiences of my life. You know? Yeah.
Amazing. So cool. Actually, that's her right now, so I'm just going to go get her. So, what's the biggest challenge in being a photographer, filmmaker for you?
Probably capturing, sorry, what was your question?
The biggest challenge in what you do.
Yeah. So I guess the biggest challenge is capturing small children running
Yeah.
around
Yeah.
and trying to get all those moments. That's actually the biggest challenge.
Yeah, wow. Yeah.
What are some other challenges? I mean, I guess it's also growing as a photographer and a filmmaker and always trying to grow and grow a business, and so there's quite a few moving parts to it.
And be a mum as well.
And be a mum. Actually,
Yeah,
that's why it's
full-time
hard.
mum. That's hard.
Actually, it probably all wouldn't be hard if I wasn't a full-time mum.
Exactly.
Yes, so
Yeah.
yes, so
Yeah.
there's lots of moving parts to my life, especially
Okay.
at the moment. So it's kind
Yeah.
of trying to put the right energy into the right spots.
Okay, yeah,
You know?
for sure.
But it's
Yeah.
also, just trying not to overextend myself, because I have done that in the past as a mum,
Absolutely, yeah.
and I have felt very exhausted. But
But the
so
kids are growing a little bit, now, like they're a bit older.
makes
so,
a big difference.
Yeah, for sure.
Yes,
Yeah.
definitely.
Yeah, nice. And how would you describe your style?
So my style, especially in my films, it's very nostalgic, dreamy, lots of connection moments.
Yes.
That's my main thing. I just want to show that love and connection and the joy of the small moments of when the children are small, or even in birth, those moments of beauty that are really hard for the mama, and what she's going through. But
Absolutely.
trying to capture that in the most beautiful way.
Yeah, cool. Yeah, nice. And what are your dreams for your business in like the next few years? What do you kind of envision?
Yeah, I'd love to have my business running full time, and
Yeah.
as my kids get older and I've got a little bit more space in that,
Yeah.
I'd love to be full time, and
Yeah,
that's my
nice.
main thing. And
Yeah.
also get to travel. That would be
Yay.
amazing, and do what I love to do.
Oh,
So
amazing.
that's the dream.
Yes.
It's there. So
Yeah, for sure.
yeah.
That's cool. And what's the best piece of advice that you've received in your your line of work?
I guess it's just about staying true to my creative path and vision. That's what it is. It's like not getting caught up into what everyone else is doing,
Yeah.
and like a particular style or whatever's trendy at the moment,
Yeah.
but always staying true to what it is,
Yeah.
the thing that I want to be doing and creating.
Because you're going to attract those people that are, love your style and
Yes, that's right.
Yeah. Cool. And what inspires you the most, or who?
What inspires me?
Yeah.
Nature. I'm a real nature person, and I like spending a lot of time. I mean, I live in the valley, so in the valley, near the creeks, near the ocean, it's nature is my biggest inspiration.
Yeah, beautiful. That's so cool. And what's the most rewarding thing about your job?
When I see clients cry once they watch their film.
Oh, I think I did so many times. Like Andrew still do.
I know. I feel like it's a weird thing to say that it's rewarding, but when you see a client cry, it's like, oh, I made it. Like that's the thing that I was hoping, to get.
Yeah. And we've got your video from Zola's birth on our YouTube channel already.
Yeah.
And then we're going to attach to this one the love letter film that you made for me, and when she was in my belly, actually. I think it was about 20 weeks.
No, it was only like 12 weeks.
Oh, was it?
It was really
it was
early.
too, because that's when we announced it.
Yes. So
I'll have to do another one with you when she's like that, Seven's age.
Yeah, definitely.
So nice, and it's just so cool to look back on.
Yeah.
And just that love letter idea, that's such a cool idea.
Yeah, and
Oh,
it was
cool.
also beautiful what you said as well. Like it's, so the words especially at the end, so beautiful.
Yeah, it's so true though. I think these are the golden years right now, and it's just make the most of it.
Definitely.
And capture as much as you can, and take photos or get photos done, and
that's right, definitely. Yes.
Yeah.
And having them in a film is even more, or just as equally as special, but it's just so beautiful to see the movement and the voices and all of those things as well. So
yeah. And where can we find you?
You can find me on my Instagram, which is Sarah Reed Films and Photos.
Yeah.
And I also have a website which I'm getting made at the moment. It's getting sorted, yes. So
amazing.
And that's where I've got all my price lists and all my films as well, actually. So
beautiful. And what's the next thing on your your work like?
So I'm making at the moment
Currently,
I'm doing some brand films, one
cool.
for a doula on the Gold Coast, and
Amazing.
also I've always got a few things in the pipeline. I'm also doing a really beautiful family film at the moment. So yeah,
and you're doing a birth too?
And I'm doing a birth soon as well, which I'm really excited about. So
nice.
Yes,
Can't
and
wait
then
to see.
yeah, hopefully another birth in December, January. So
wow,
yeah,
amazing.
Yes,
so good. Well, thank you so much for coming on and chatting to you. It's been a little bit distracting, but that's okay. That's life.
Thank you. Yes.
And yeah, thanks everyone for tuning in and watching this interview.
Yeah,
Bye.
thank you.
To my darling son Zephyr, every day is an adventure with you. You bring so much joy, happiness, with a lot of cheekiness into our lives. You can light up the room with your infectious smile. From the day you were born, Daddy and I agreed to spend as many hours with you, as we know childhood goes so quickly, and this is such a magical time. We love watching you grow and reach your milestones. It's so fascinating to watch your development every day. Words to describe you would be inquisitive, independent, cheeky, and adventurous. You love to roam and walk barefoot in nature, exploring the trees, creek, and you love throwing rocks in the water. We love how wildly independent you are, so curious to learn about the world. The most simple things bring you so much joy in life. All you want to do is be in nature to create your own fun. Most afternoons we love to spend time painting, playing with Play-Doh, and blowing bubbles. You are so creative and have a wild imagination, and keep Mama busy and on my toes. Some of your favourite things to do is to pick fruits and vegetables from the garden, and eggs from the chicken house. You love to come back and show Mama what goodies you have discovered. You also love helping Mama sweep, vacuum and clean the home. What a fantastic little helper you are. At the moment, you have a sibling baking inside Mama's belly, so you have some beautiful and fun playmates, your dog Nellie and chickens Lucy and Goosey. The fun you all get up to blows my mind. There isn't a day that goes by that you are constant entertainment for us. Zephyr, thank you for showing us how simple and beautiful life can be, and giving the opportunity to be more in the present moment. We know these are the golden years. We will later look back and see how amazing these memories you created with us. I love you forever, in this lifetime and many more to come. Love, Mama.